Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
It's our time. It's our time.
21! Kill!
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Ready. 58's Mike. Wild Bill. 58's Mike. 58's Mike.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
39.
Hey, 59, ready.
Mike. Go for the top.
Ryan. And incomplete to open things up.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it.
It's second down.
Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike. 49. Mike's 49.
Pick me up. Here we go.
49's the Mike. What up?
Now Ryan.
Watch the screen.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of
the catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Falcons.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80. Mike, 49. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Wait. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
49. Let's go.
Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Pull it together.
Check four.
51, Sam. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
All day, baby, all day.
Ready, blue 80. Check 25.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Check 24. 21.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
At the 43-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, bye-bye. Undercoat, 39.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Check 52. White. Kill.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Todd Gurley,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
3 buzz.
Mike's 49.
Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown,
Todd Gurley,
Atlanta.
the ball carrier.
Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Bullock lining up for the point
Solid
after.
blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up,
score,
meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop. 54's Mike. Check.
1st and 10 from This one caught by Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get this, boy. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
36, 36.
Warrior 70. Hurt. Check 37.
From the gun, it's Fromm. Going deep for Diggs. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Pick it up.
Out. Bang. Hey, sprint plans.
Mike's 49.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. With that run, double-check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Check.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Room here to run. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. It's a gain of 35.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
On first down. They stick with Singletary. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, check, check.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Falcons 7, Bills nothing.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch me work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch me skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the water, in the murk, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Watch the edge. He's crashing. He's check.
Smash Bronco.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Slam.
Street, street. Hurry, hurry.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Singletary.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Mike 5-5. Exit, exit. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Joker, 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 Joker.
Check. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Hot, hot. Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
Gets around him. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Give them a rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no who fell. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Mike 54. I'm trying to collect.
Right there, 54, right there.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Ship, ship.
Check smash, check smash. 25, check.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he takes it in across the jump for a Bills touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, check, check.
Check 3. Watch the ship.
And he'll drop here to throw. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Check, check. Check, check.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
49, check 49, check
the gun. It's Ryan. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and be frank about it. Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that, so when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. 2, 3, trap 60, trap 60. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Throwing is from. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Hey, we got three, three down.
Under 10, under 10.
Go, Rig, go.
They'll toss this right side to Singletary.
Crunch. Show it up.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Check safety.
Shift, watch the shift. SOS.
So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, fellas.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
All you get is a headache. Check 43.
Hey, check that, street.
Watch safety green.
Singletary here running out of the gun, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
6 man. Check curls. Check 13. Check 13. Go trap.
He's coming, double up.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Screen.
Watch the screen. 45, 45, 45.
Looking to throw from.
They're not ready for this.
The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll just take a seat in the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Shift. 51, Tom! 11. All right, 25.
To throw again, Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Yeah.
Hey, Sam. 58's the mic. 58.
Hey, white.
Night, sweetheart.
Throwing again, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Ready? 49-25. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Shoot. Check 50. Check.
Let's go.
Ryan will throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Rabbit. Kill, kid if he won.
Play action. It's Ryan. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Tuesday.
49. You can't block me.
49.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Down. Ready. 280.
Mike, 58, right there.
Not here.
Check 9.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, check.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
49, guys. Mike,
22. I'm coming.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready. 49's the mic. Stop your whining.
Back. Hey, alert 3. Hey, express. No, off. Check.
On second and goal, Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Tre'Davious White. Ryan's pass intercepted.
Let's go.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Baby, let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Mike's 5'4".
Now from to pass on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Fromm to throw. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. 280.
Mike's 49.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Hey, chicken 4, South. 24.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Ryan's pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds.
And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. Ryan to Jones there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Rip left. 49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Play action. Ryan. And this one's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your steps. He changed names, I like your respect. Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my account and he said,
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
They're running it. Jack!
Throwing again. Ryan. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete.
Ryan's pass.
And brought down, but not before they get it
Ridley.
inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the
That one
7-yard
goes for
line.
16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
I got him.
49, guys. Mike, 40.
54, 20.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Again, Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Ryan's pass.
That was a
Intended
touchdown if
for
he could have
Julio
hung
Jones.
on. Instead, it was a
Incomplete.
well-timed collision to jar that
Brings
one
up
free.
2nd and goal.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
11-yard line. Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 28-yard
Bullock's kick is good.
The kick
And that will knot us
good.
up at 10.
That ties
They
the
had
game
it 1st and
at
goal,
10.
3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they
Randy
settle for
Bullock
3.
set to
Yeah, the
kick
field
off.
tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes.
The Bills
so they can
take
just
over
sit on the
1st
shorter
and
stuff
10
if you're going to throw
at
it.
their own
If you want to run it,
25-yard
it's just not
line.
as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destination, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to land.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a run with Singletary. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Bandit. 60 Bison. Come. Rush in. Check 52.
Kill.
Check. Lucky.
They will run with Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Made by Dante
Fowler in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All day, dog.
Mike, 55.
From.
Hey, watch the ball.
And this one caught by Cameron Brate. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I'm coming. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Mike, 49. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Check 39.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. 1st down Falcons.
A gain of 18
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not much there, only a yard.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Let's get the ball.
Slam. Wait.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back now in Buffalo.
With the score,
knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Switch. 51, zone.
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Base.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
4th down.
So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Out, 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 out. Hey, smash Rocco. Bang, bang.
Singletary to get the drive started. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Here we go. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Here we go, here we go. Gun. Check. 5 wide.
First throw now for the backup Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Crazy how them tables turn. You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
To throw again. Allen. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. I'm coming.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled
Well,
at
any
the
lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Watch the slant. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's set a tone, fellas.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, when you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On first down, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check. Check, check.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They go play action now. Ryan. Open is Powell. That's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Check.
Check three. Check three. Whip. Got it. Watch the whip. Go.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready. Mike 25.
Mike 49. Squeeze, double.
Check.
Check and crack. Watch twist.
Let's go.
Now Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown,
Todd Gurley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Boyd lining up for the point after.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Check hot route.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete
5 yards
Sammy
on the
Watkins.
catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5
They like
brings
going to
up
him in the
second
slot. He
and
catches
5.
another one.
I think this
At
comes
the
under the
30-yard
heading of,
line.
until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch top 52. 3 down. 3 down. Jam him. Jam him. Jam. Jam. Ship.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to
First
warm
and
the
10
hearts
at
of
the
all those
41-yard
old-school
line.
football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go, baby.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Here's Singletary. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat and is taken down right after.
Brought down at the 45-yard
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
It's a gain of
second
5.
down.
Brings up second and 5.
Hey, round 80. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Alert.
Run. Mike 54. Mike.
Allen to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Allen's
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Watch the pass.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Push him back.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in display. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike's 54. Mike.
Regular. Let's go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
We got to get the ball, D.
Back to throw. Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Ready. 49. It's coming this way. Here we go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
was taken
now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts
It's a loss of a yard.
as they'll talk things
Brings
over
up
prior to
second
this
and
upcoming
11
second down
at
play.
the 21-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check three, check three, check three.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll take it down here just
Gurley
shy of the
on the
15 at the
carry.
16-yard line.
Now
the Bills will use the second of their timeouts
5-yard pickup
as they
on
get the
play.
stoppage with just
And
over a
it's
minute to
third
go in the
down.
game. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 7, and
First
that should
and
just
goal
about do
at the
it. It's
10-yard
first
line.
and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
4 down. Alert. 49, 49. Got it.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Go, go, go.
Today's final
So
score,
time runs
Falcons
out. It's a victory
17,
for the Atlanta Falcons.
Bills
And it was their
13.
defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Atlanta, it's a 4th win of the campaign as they get to 4-10 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.